Hi there, Leo. It's April, the Organic Alchemist, and I am here with your love and relationship reading for the new moon to the full moon, March 5th through March 19th, 2019. If you happen to come upon this video at a later date and you feel called to watch it, just know that there is information from this time frame that is going to help you work through whatever it is you're working on. That said, if you like what you see, please click that thumbs up button. It helps YouTube to know that I am making content worth sharing. If you want to see more, please subscribe because there is plenty more to come. And I do love, oh, you guys got two. Love hearing your comments. Knowing what is really resonating and helpful for you guys is very helpful for me to know what to continue making and putting out there for you guys. So anyway, if you would like to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, if you would like to book a personal reading, that is all in the description box below, as well as all of the decks that I use in the reading. All of that information is in the description box. So Leo, let's get started. We have your theme, which you have two themes, and we have the message from your guides. So your first thing is treasure your loved ones. It is important to love it is important to love others deeply. And so this is really, this is a card about just really making sure that those people that you care about, those people that you treasure, that you are communicating that in one way or another, that you are letting those people know, Leo. And then your second theme or kind of sub theme is forgiveness. So what might be blocking that is that either you are seeking forgiveness or you need to forgive someone. So however that is showing up with you, I do believe, that forgiveness, that releasing of any past disappointments, or that seeking out of forgiveness that you feel that you need from someone else, that is going to really play into this idea. That's actually, that's a part of showing these people that you care about, Leo, that you treasure them. Whether it's through your own forgiveness of them, like I said, or seeking them out and being like, hey, I was wrong. Can you forgive me? The message from your angels and your guides is very soon. So whatever it is that you are coming here and questioning about, what they're telling you is clearly decide what you want so that you don't have to continue waiting for it. That what is causing the delay is your lack of decision, Leo. That is what is holding everything up. Your guides are telling you, like, basically, once you decide clearly what you want, it's going to come to you right now, or they're going to come to you right now. However that's working out for you, Leo. So let's see how this energy is showing up in your world. How's this energy showing up in Leo's life spirit? So Leo, you are walking out of envy, or someone close to you is releasing kind of some envy and some insecurity. And so that may be why you're having a little bit of a challenge with with deciding what you want. But there was definitely some sort of scenario that was creating the sense of envy, and either you or the person that you're dealing with is at a place where they are letting it go, where they're releasing that insecurity, and they are coming into their own understanding of their value and realizing that there was really nothing there to envy in the first place. Like there's just, there's really not much to envy. And whatever you were envying, I think you're realizing that, like, no, that doesn't, I'm not better or worse or whatever. Like, you're really starting to understand your own personal value and being able to walk away from that sense of envy. So let's look and see how this is showing up in your reality, Leo. Interesting. You are like, Leo, you're just like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm just gonna stay right here. That is literally like, so you have the Fool reversed, which is, and I don't get a sense, I mean, this could be, you're either like sitting still, Leo, or you are being incredibly reckless. One or the other. So we have the Fool, which is either the resistance to like taking a leap of faith, just not being in a place to start something new. And like I said, it can be recklessness and foolishness. Same with, we have here the Knight of Cups reversed, which is again, also this situation of, it could just be that, you know, you're just putting everything on pause, or it could be that you're just kind of throwing a fit and not offering your love and support to others around you. So that's there. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which is being very reckless with your communication. Really kind of either speaking out of turn or speaking things which aren't actually your truth. Like you're just saying them because you know that they will hurt somebody. So like I said, there is either that, or this is, again, is a place where you're just stopped, clammed up, not talking, not speaking, and so I'm not sure which one it is. Maybe it's half and half. Maybe some of you are doing one thing, some of you are doing the other. But yeah, you guys are either like seriously just super cautious and clamped down on your emotions, on your speech, and not willing to take any sort of risk and move forward, or you guys are out there being reckless as hell. Okay. Reckless. Leo, you making me talk in my southern accent. Like, I don't even know where that came from. Okay. It's like, seriously. Like, some of y'all need just got a talking to from your grandmama or something. But yeah, some of you guys, like I said, some of you guys have either clamped totally down on it. And are not being reckless. And some of you are just out there like making a mess. Don't make a mess, Leo. You got to clean up the mess if you make the mess. All right. So what kind of led up to this? So number one, we have, so the Seven of Swords in the traditional deck. We're working with the Before Tarot right now. This card is generally the card of betrayal. And, it's a card of betrayal. It's a card of deception. And this is either someone preparing for the deception, preparing to deceive someone, or this is someone really doing the work to try and make sure that they aren't deceived. And so again, and then here we have the Four of Wands, in the reverse. And so this is a lack of building a foundation. This is a lack of achievement. So it's like you were trying to avoid the betrayal or the deception, and you didn't succeed. That foundation did not hold. And so now you're trying to find balance and kind of use and remember how to use your own alchemy. It's like in this process, you started to remember that you are creating this, that you have your own part in your thoughts and in the way that you are thinking about things and the energies that you're calling down. And so you're moving. Temperance is also the card of alchemy. And it's the card of understanding how, in my personal opinion, how what we're doing in our everyday world is affecting our inner world. And so it's a lot of times about, exercising, doing your yoga, making sure you're doing your spiritual practice. It's also about ridding your life of the toxic people and energies and scenarios and situations that it takes so much energy to transmute that it's not worth your time. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. So I really do think for more of you than not, because temperance is kind of this last thing where you guys just got in this place where you just went internal, where you were like, nope, not making any new beginnings. Nope, not talking about love, not looking at my emotions. And nope, I'm not talking about this because if I say it, because the Page of Swords also has a tendency to say things they're very true. They're just said in a way, in like the least diplomatic way you could come up with. Like that's not, I'm sorry, the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is literally like, how undiplomatically could I say say this. And that's kind of what they end up with. Like, I don't actually think it's their intention, but that's what they end up with. And so I think that you know that. And so you're just not even speaking. Like, you have gone, it's so interesting. Like, you have gone as internal as you can go without pulling the Hermit card. Like, you are like, nope. And I think part of this may be that you're not withdrawing from the world, but it may just be that you're just withdrawing from the situation. And you're starting to see, and like that your guide said, very soon, like the minute you decide what you want from this scenario, that is going to manifest for you. All right. So for the divine feminine influence, you have I shall, which is release. So she is coming to really work with you, and she's letting you know that the work that you need to do here is on releasing, on letting go. Now, again, I'm not going to say that it's necessarily letting go of this particular person, but letting go of all the stuff that is creating the relationship with this person in this way. So you're definitely going to have to move into some healing, some releasing of that toxicity, and letting some of that stuff go. Then over here for the divine masculine, we have Green Man. So this is also living into your abundance. I think this is Green Man. I also understand, and he kind of comes to me as someone who helps you get in touch with your own divine nature. And through that, the abundance is manifested. So again, that he may be coming along and be part of what is helping you through this envy and this place where you have been feeling some sort of insecurity or lack of self-esteem, or feeling worthy or deserving of whatever the situation is. So let's look at your light work, shadow work. Ooh, come on, guys. We can shuffle. These guys, I think they're tired. They're sleepy cards. There we go. All right. So light work, shadow work. For our Leo spirit, what is the light work, shadow work that our Leos can be doing? Ooh, interesting. And then what is their spiritual growth, soul evolution work, spirit? All right. Okay, these actually, yeah, wow. All right, so in your soul work, not your soul work, your light work, shadow work, you are working with the shadow aspect of the Fool. And so that is really, I think, I don't see a lot of you using humor to wound rather than than liberate. I see some of you using humor to just kind of blow off how bad something is or the intensity of a situation. I also really feel like for most of you, this is really about the other aspect of this, which is the denial of your own emotional truths. And so I think that is part of what is coming through here. And it may be why Green Man came up in that way for me, of this really understanding what is true for you, how you feel about this, all of it without the influence of anybody else, being able to take that moment and release everything so that you can become clear about what is you, what are your actual feelings, and what is the other person. And so the light attribute of this is really moving into a place where, one, you're using humor to liberate and to help and to move situations forward, but you've also moved into a space of emotional maturity where you no longer deny your own emotional truth. Now, that doesn't mean you're all over the place emotionally, but you're willing to share honestly how you're feeling in a situation, how it made you feel. You understand that you're also moving into a place with that you're understanding that that's not even about that person, that is a lot about your own programming, your own triggers, and how that stuff is showing up for you. So then and I think this goes hand in hand, at least in my mind it does, for your spiritual growth and soul evolution work, we have surrender the habit of people pleasing. And I feel that is part of what is going on here, where there has you haven't been able to express your emotions or express how you feel because you really do feel like that it's not going to be accepted, that you're basically saying what other people need you to hear, need to hear what they want you to say and that sort of thing, instead of being in this place of being able to stand on your own, speak your own truth, and to understand, again, going back to that green man, what is truly your perception, your understanding, really getting down to the core of like, what is your energy and other people's energy. So that is all coming through for you, Leo. So let's look at your possible outcomes if you do your work here. So I really do feel like you guys may have been at some point distracted by a lot of stuff going on, but I feel like you guys are really going to bring everything in and create a focus. You have the opportunity, and if you do this work, you're going to be able to put whatever it is in this scenario that needs to be put to rest. Like there's going to be no mourning, no you going and still getting with it. Like this is like, I'm done with that. Like I'm done with the mourning. I gave my flower. I said my goodbyes. Whatever part of that, whatever part of this relationship, whether it's the whole relationship or there are aspects of it, you're going to be able to put that to rest. And you're going to be able to start seeing whether it's in this relationship or in life in general. You're going to stop focusing kind of on the negative and see whether it's, the positive things about this person or the amazing lessons that this relationship brought. Like, I don't know which way it's going to go. Because I think you guys are going to make different decisions because it's all different scenarios, but that is part of what, oh yeah. So I want you guys to notice that there's a little person, there's something that you guys are letting drown in the background. I told y'all you were putting something to rest. I literally just sat that card down and I was like, wait a minute. There is somebody in the background screaming for help. And he is just like, no, I'm not playing with this past negativity anymore. I am focusing on the positive stuff. Save yourself. I've almost drowned for you like 1,000,000 times. Save yourself. Like that's how I feel somebody's saying. So yeah, you guys are gonna really bury whatever this is, and when it tries to come back up, you guys are not having it because you guys are really focused on the positive and creating a new reality. Like, yeah, you guys have truly put that to rest. Yeah, that really is like when that tries to pop up again, you're like, no, sorry, you did it to yourself. I love you, but I can't go through this again. And your final message is to balance spirituality with practicality. So this is the universe telling you, what I'm hearing is there is a place that we can get to on our spiritual paths where we become we allow too much from other people. And I feel like the spirit is asking you to balance, like, yes, everybody, yes, love everybody, but there are some people, but the practical, scenario sometimes is that you need to love that person from across the room, from across the planet, whatever it might be. All right, my dear Leos. Well, as always, I really hope that this was helpful, that it was beneficial, that it resonated with you. Please leave me a comment and let me know if it did. Mwah! I love you guys. I will see you next reading. And until then, keep doing the work so you can live your best life. Bye.